you're gonna knead that color, knead it like dough, back in there. It's really cool. See, it's much more glassy now. And swing it around. Hey there and welcome back, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Paola of PaolaPonceNails.com, your source for all things premium soft gels and entrepreneurship in the nail industry. If this sounds like a niche you'd like to continue growing in, then at the end of this video, do consider subscribing to this channel and our weekly newsletter. Let's begin. All right, so these nails have already been overlaid. As you can see, I have my structure gel on. And what I need to do now is to refine them as I teach you in the Master Gel Nails course, which you can check out in the link down in the description box below if you're interested. I shape after my structure gel is applied. Why? Because this is going to reinforce the shape of my nails so that they last longer and they don't lift at the free edge. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and remove the tacky layer using my 90% alcohol. And now I'm going to go ahead and file with a board file. I personally like to use a 180-240 grit for structure gel. It's just going to be a little more gentle. And as you can see, I have very little refining to do. Essentially, what I'm going to do is file the free edge and a little bit of the side walls. All right, so the rule of thumb with gel is that gel doesn't adhere to shiny. So we want to take a puffer very gently and just make the nails a little bit more matte than what they are right now. So you can see I've already shaped them here into an oval. If you want to learn how to shape 6 of the most popular shapes in the salon, my mini course on shaping is where you want to be. I'll go ahead and also link that down in the description box below. And I promise it's so easy. Go ahead and create just a little matte surface. So just very gently. What we're not doing is reshaping the body of the nail. Even with our puffer, we have done that with our structure gel already. Very gently, all of the nails. Just remove that shine ever so gently on all of the nails. All right, here are the nails, slightly matted with the sponge puffer. I went ahead and already washed my hands, but I still want to go in here and push back the fold, that proximal nail fold. Sometimes we refer to it as eponychium, but I have learned that the more appropriate term is actually proximal nail fold. Sometimes I just refer to it as the nail fold also, and it's just this top layer above the cuticle area here. Okay, so we're pushing back. Remember, cuticle is on the nail plate, so we don't say pushing back cuticles. In fact, you don't push back cuticles, you exfoliate cuticles. All right, so here we are. Now we're ready for our color application. For my colors, I will be using Saffron Rice and Papaya Jelly Beans. I'm going to use Saffron Rice first as a first layer on all of the nails, and then I'm going to overlay that color with something a little bit more orange, like this Papaya Jelly Bean color. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Nail Dots application brush. I like this brush in particular because it allows me to identify my color brush right away because it's colored in pink, so that I know this is my color brush. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply. Just because potted colors are thick does not mean we apply them thick, and we actually apply them with a little bit of pressure, especially that first layer, so that we can apply them thinly. Do that on all of the rest of the fingers. All right, now time for those stained glass noodles. I know the combination of words, stained glass noodles. All right, so we are going to grab a little dollop of the BOBA Gel High. So this is the high viscosity of the BOBA Gel. And I just need a little chunk. BOBA Gel cures in lamps labeled UV only or UV LED. The gel itself only has one photo initiator, which reacts to 365 nanometers. So yeah, it will not cure in a lamp that's labeled LED only. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my bleeding ink. I'm gonna do a little tap in there. And just a little drop of black. Make sure that when you are using these bleeding inks that you close them right away, because if they spill, you will hate your life. Okay, they would be a mess. So I have a little tool here to try to get that pigment into the gel as much as possible. And now what I want to do is fold it, roll it into a little roll. Now if you use your hands, even if they have a glove, you will get the BOBA Gel all over you. It will start getting warm and start getting sticky. Ask me how I know. So it's always good to work with a tool. This is a silicone tool, and I believe Kokoist still carries this silicone tool. Another great thing that I like to do is use these plastic sheets. These are from Presto, and just take one of these and then roll it, and then you'll have more surface area. Your little noodle will get longer. Oops. And if it does start feeling a little sticky, what you can do is grab some alcohol and cleanse this. Okay, now that I've stretched it out, I'm gonna fold it back in, because this is going to make it more evenly pigmented versus just kind of patting it in before. It was not evenly pigmented. So now it should be a little more even, you see? There that is. And when you see approximately the width that you want, go ahead and take it and just put it on. So you can always stretch it a little bit and make it thinner. And like so, just drop it in gently. And find your tools, or just attach it to the skin there so it releases off of you and you don't stretch it any further. And then grab your little tool with a little alcohol on it, some like a little spatula of sorts. Push it where you want it, like so. This is good for me. And then you do need a little alcohol before you cut, okay? Otherwise you will have issues. And do the same on the other side. You can grab a little alcohol to cut it. If you don't have a little thin spatula like that, that one's very, very thin, and I actually got that in Japan. What you want to do is grab a tool, like a cuticle pusher with a sharp end. So like so. This is also great for that. This one is from Staleks. It's the 50 Smart 50 Type 2. It's great for that. This is what I was using before finding this little spatula in Japan. So I wouldn't know where to send you for this here. All right, just clean it up. And we just want to get it off the skin so that we don't care or put top coat on that, right? Like gel attracts gel. So it can just get messy if we don't clean it up now. All right, and when you're happy, which it might take me getting on camera for a little bit to be happy, you're gonna go ahead and cure this for 2 minutes and then proceed to the rest of the nails however you want. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cure it, and I'll show you how I do sort of like a loop on my thumb. All right, back at some more BOBA Gel, and this is actually a great tool all around for BOBA Gel because this is a really skinny pusher, and you can just actually use it as a scoop and also to cut that BOBA Gel. A little bit of this, and you can decide how translucent or how blue you want it. These inks are very pigmented, like very pigmented. Grab a little alcohol in my glove so it doesn't get super messy on my glove. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to do sort of like a hook on my thumb there. So I have to match it. Okay. Roll it using that plastic paper. That's going to be your key. Remember, to get the color more through the gel, you're gonna have to fold it again and roll it, okay? Because the second time, you're gonna need that color, kneaded like dough, back in there. It's really cool. Okay. See, it's much more glassy now. Show you here, it does get stuck, you see? If you hold it for a little too long, it starts getting stuck. All right, here is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna stretch it out a little bit. All right, take 2, and I did have to take my glove off so I can see whereabouts this needs to go. There. Not me here editing and remembering that I need to come in here and invite you to our group class event coming up. That's the Master Gel Nails group class event. So first of all, if you want all my courses, this enrollment is going to unlock all of them. So whether you want structured gel, whether you want client retention, whether you want to learn how to rebalance, extensions, all of that, you're gonna get all that. But not only that, we're gonna go as a group so that you ensure that you start and finish the course. And what better way than to have a group of other ambitious nail artists wanting to do the same. Now we're gonna master my salon method for application of structured gel so that you can overlay any length nail, know how to do so without any lifting at the free edge, in the pocket, in the middle, right? Or in around the cuticle area. All of the tips and the techniques, professional techniques to help you nail structured gel are going to be shared in our course and also in the live sessions that we have coming up. Also, as part of this group class event, I'm gonna show you how to easily, once and for all, book yourself out with a loyal, raving, high-paying clientele that will go nowhere else to get their nails done than with you. If you want to finally master this service so that you can have a dependable, reliable income doing something creative that you love and that makes others feel amazing about themselves, then do not miss joining our upcoming group class event. I'll link you down below in the description to the waitlist. Get in there, don't miss it. It's going to be live and it's going to be so much fun. All right, see you there. Back to the video. Pull it through and swing it around. As you can see, this is way more blue than this one. Should I care? Do I care? Maybe. But there you go. That's how you would swing that one around. You would do the same way. You would cut it. And then I will show you how you would go ahead and seal these in. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna go and make them a little lighter because I want them a little bit more in the green. So I'm gonna add more clear BOBA gel to this. See you in a bit. All right, here we are. Now, are they all a little bit different in color? Yes. Am I gonna lose sleep over that? No. I'm gonna treat it like turquoise. Turquoise comes in different shades. Sometimes it's a little more green, sometimes it's a little more blue, so on and so forth. And so there you go. I'm gonna go ahead and now do a matte top coat and then seal it with a liner non-white top. You're gonna really love that. All right, let's do it. All right, once you've applied your matte top coat, go ahead and you can grab just your regular top coat. Hopefully the brush is not too big. I particularly like this one by Presto. Is basically a top coat with no white, right? No tacky layer. And it's already in a liner format. I'll link it down in the description box below for you, along with all of the products that you've seen me use in this video. And yeah, we just go over it like so. And apply it diligently, and then when you're ready, go ahead and cure.
Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, would you do me a favor and give it a thumbs up to boost it up in the algorithm so that I may help more people. And if you need a little more direction in your nail journey, we're currently open for enrollment into the Roadmap course, which is a course with all of the steps to becoming and achieving success as an independent nail tech. And if you want to learn my full professional method of applying gel nails using soft gel only, check out my Master Gel Nails course, where I'll take you step by step into my exact salon application method for monthly wearing gel nails. Both courses are now open for enrollment. Learn more about them and other resources mentioned in this video in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to continue growing with me. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.